Hey guys, answering another question. So this question is really good too because a lot of people don't really identify this, but this is very much going on. And if you are in no contact with your spouse, this is something you just don't know about, but is going on. So it says, when will my spouse quit mocking God? Now, this is a really good one because this goes on more often than you would think. So what's happening is you'll get the obvious, like to the people that are living with their spouse or are in very much contact with their spouse because there's children involved. You will notice that they mock God. They might not literally say it, but they show it in their actions. So a good example would be like one of my clients is trying to stop the children from going to church. Another client will say, oh, all you do is listen to Christian music. Another client their spouse will more or less make it like they're a Jesus freak and, that they go too far. Or, they in other words, like they're not talking like straight up to God, but they're picking on the Christian stuff. And then sometimes they can do it more secretive, okay? Like, in other words, like, why is all this bad stuff happening to you? Like, something that people said to me was, oh my gosh, like, it looks like you have like a curse on you. Look, like, why is all this bad stuff happening to you? They're pretty much mocking you, like, where's your God now? Kind of like what they did with Jesus. Jesus was dying on the cross, and they more or less said, if you're the Son of God, why don't you come, like, get off here and save yourself? I love how they showed that in the Son of God and in the Passion, because he was dealing with mocking there, or more or less like, they were making like a real fool of him, like laughing at him and stuff like that. So mocking can just like be laughing at you with no empathy. So the question is, when will this end? Okay. So how that ends is it's attached to the question I answered earlier on when will they stop blaming you. So they're like, you have to understand, the main reason why they're doing this all is against God. It really doesn't have to do with you. That's why Satan's trying to destroy the covenant, because not to, get you guys upset, but we know marriage doesn't really last in heaven. It's not going to be the same thing as it is here on earth. It says that in Matthew. However, it represents the covenant here. It represents Jesus and the church. So he's going to try to destroy it. So this is why every time they're coming up against you, what does the Bible say? You have to love your wife as Christ loved the church. So common sense, every time that your spouse is not, that's mocking. It's mocking the word of God. It's mocking God's rules. So again, whenever God deals with them, specifically on their actions, showing them the consequence to their actions, this is when this is going to go away. It's going to dissipate. Everybody's timing is different. So like, for instance, when I'm working with an individual, I can kind of tell by what's going on when we talk week to week, what's going on at the time, to see like what's happening, what's dissipating, what's leaving, what maybe is going on at the time, to kind of give them a heads up. So I hope that kind of answers your question. It will go away when God is dealing with them and holding the mirror up to their face, if that makes sense. So if you would like to work with me, I would love to help you. You can email me at deadmarriagesredeemed@gmail.com. I repeat, deadmarriagesredeemed@gmail.com. Facebook group, Dead Marriages Redeemed. Come on over. We would love to have you be a part of the group. And remember, guys, be patient with everybody. Everybody's in different levels of the journey. We're meant to carry each other's burdens. Anyways, if you guys could, please like, share, comment, subscribe. A simple like and comment help out so much. And I will talk to you guys soon. I love you so much. Shalom.